Hi everyone. Now I would like to explain about the concept of the lists in Python. So we know that there are some elementary data structures in Python such as integer, floating, complex and something, and string is a sequential data type even if we are going to be considered as a elementary. Now we are discussing about the lists. The list is a indexable, indexable, sequential, mutable data structure in Python. So I will repeat once again. The list is a one sequential, the second one indexable, the third one mutable data structure. Right? So what do you mean by the sequential? Right? The sequential means let us consider this is the structure of the memory location. Suppose memory, main memory especially, the memory is like a the set of locations, and each location has a specific number that is known as the address, that is 101, 102, 103, 104, like that. When we store the data within the data structure stored in consecutive memory locations within the memory. Suppose here I am going to be store A is here, B, C, D. The data structures which contains the data in consecutive memory locations within the memory is known as sequential. These sequential data structures are able to index. That means we are going to be creating a list, suppose with A, B, C, D, E. Each and every item within the list is identifiable by a index value. That means a unique number. That is, here index is 0. That means A is identified by 0, B is identified by 1, C is identified by 2, D is by 3, and so on. E is by 4, and so on. In Python also, the indexes are started from the 0, right? So we can understand that the list is a sequential, indexable, mutable data structure. What do you mean by the mutation? Mutable means, suppose I will give the name of the list as L, right? Suppose any one of the element is able to change or modify, we are able to change. Suppose L of 0 is here A, but instead of A, I am going to be store the value X. Now the list is changed as X, B, C, D, and E. So the list is a indexable, sequential, and mutable data structure. So here, first of all, I would like to explain how to create a list. Create a list. So the list is in Python, the list is created with the help of the square brackets. So the elements which are embedded within the square brackets are considered as a list. For example, suppose I am going to be create A equal to 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Here the A is a list. Otherwise, I am going to be create B equal to, suppose, X, comma, Y, comma, Z. So this is the list. Here X, Y, Z are the character type. Hence, we are enclosing within a single quote or double quote. It is also possible the list may consisting different data types, right? One of the important point is list may have may have different data data type elements. That means even the list may also have the one more list. Here now I am going to be create list C as, suppose this is a X and this is 12, this is B, this is minus 57, comma, this is 4 plus 7J, 7J, right? So this is the complex number and like that. So the list may consisting of any type of data. And one more important point is we are going to create a list with duplicate elements. In Python, the list is allowed duplication of elements. Suppose, that means I write here, it allows duplicate elements. Duplicate elements. So suppose I am going to be create here x equal to 2 4 2 4 2 4. So I am going to be create the list only 2s and 4s, but here the elements are 1 2 3 4 5 6. There are the 6 elements. That means the length of the list is 6 actually, but the elements are repeated 2 4 and 2 4 and 2 4. The list is allowed the duplication of the elements, that may be integers or that may be strings also. Here I am going to write 2 comma r comma 3 comma r comma 2 comma again r comma, like that. So here the integer value is also be repeated, that means duplicated, and the string value r is also duplicated. Okay friends, this is the simple introduction about the list. In part 1, I am going to be explain how to create the list. It is also possible we are going to be create an empty list. That means, for example, a equal to only the square brackets. Now we are going to be print the a. It is nothing to be printed, and we are checking the type of a, that is a list. Now, friends, I would like to execute how to create the list, right, in direct Python online compiler. Right, friends, here we can observe I am going to consider list equal to simple square brackets. That means I am going to be creating the empty list, and I will check the type of the list, print of type of a, and I type the elements, try to print the elements of the list, print a. Now I try to be execute this one. Okay, right. Class is list, that means a is a list type and it should not has any elements. Okay friends, now I would change something. I would try to be create a list with 12, 4, minus 9, comma 34, comma minus 13, comma 6, comma 23, like that. Now I will type the print the list creating with the variable. So the class is list, here the list elements. So here we can observe in which sequence we are going to be given the elements. The sequence of the elements are printed on the same order. The first 12, the second one is the 4, the third one is the 9, and the fourth one is 34, and so on. Okay friends, and then I would like to create a list with the with the different data types. Here I am going to be again 34 comma Raju, sorry, Raju comma 89 comma Sita comma 35.098, that is a floating point value, comma XYZ, one more string, comma 3 plus 4j, complex one. Okay friends, I'm consisting of an integer value, a string value, a floating value and a complex value. Please observe here. So the list will be created. That is in the same order how we are going to be enter the elements. So this is the another example. Now I am going to be create a list with duplication of the elements. Again I am going to be add here something like again 34 because the 34 is already there, and again I am going to be assign Raju is also be there. Again I am going to be assign 35.089, that is also be there. Again 34 comma, right, like that. So the 34 is appeared 3 times, the Raju is 2 times, and 35.089 floating point number is 2 times. I am going to be explain whether the list is allowed the duplicate of elements or not. Okay friends, we can observe 34 Raju, 89 Sita, 35.098 XYZ and 34. The sequence in which way we are going to be given the input cannot be changed. You can observe this one. Here one more problem is what we are going to be discussing. Suppose we are going to be creating an empty list, then how we are going to be enter the elements. Now I will show to you it. So friends, observe that this is an empty list. To enter the elements into the empty list, I am going to be use the for loop and the range function. For I in a range of 5, I will we know that the range function, right, will print the elements or will generate the sequence of elements from 0 to 5. Here I am going to be show to you, right, the range function, what how to the range function is working. A range of n, here I am going to be using range of 5. That means the range function will generate 0 1 2 3 4, the totally the 5 sequential numbers are integers. So to repeat the loop the several times, I am going to be use the range function, right. So I am using for range of, sorry, right, and here I am going to be write like that, actually range of 5. Now I am going to be use an item is an variable item equal to, I am using input function, input enter item value into the list, right. Then I am going to be write that a dot append. Append is the one method to add items one after another into the list. So the append is a method. Here we are going to be observe that is a one built-in method that is available in Python. There are several methods in Python, but I will explain later. Here I am going to be explain only how we are going to be add the elements to an empty list. Okay friends, now I am going to be run this one. Right, enter item into the list. The first one is the 34 value, the second one is XYZ, the third one is ABC, the fourth one is 89, and the fifth one is 45. Okay friends, we can observe that the 34, XYZ, ABC, 18 and 45 are printed on the same order. But here we can observe that the 34 and 89 and 45 is also enclosed in the quotations. Those are also considered as the strings. So to check, we are going to be write one thing, that is a string or not. I am going to write print. Actually we know that the type function to check the data type, and the name of the list is A, and the first item is 34, actually and 0, right? I'm going to be given that. Again, I am going to run that. So again, the program is executed. Enter the items. The first item is 34. The second item is XYZ, right? The third item is ABC, right? The fourth item is maybe 45, and the fifth item is again anything else. Suppose we are going to be use one more string or one more number that equal to 89. So we know that the index values of the list in Python started from the 0. That means the 34 is stored in the zeros position. So you can observe that class equal to string. So the first element a of 0. That means we are going to be creating like that. What happened means the list is created in the memory like that. So like an array in other programming languages such as C, C++, and Java, the name of the list is A of 0, 34, A of 1, XYZ, this is A of 1, A of 2, ABC, A of 3 is suppose 45, and A of 4, 89, like that. Even those are also stored in sequential or consecutive memory location within the memory. Okay friends, I hope that you can understand how to create the list concept. Okay, thank you. In the next session, I will explain how to uh, perform the operations. That means how to access the elements from the list. Thank you.